Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie, and this is Moon Directed, a channel where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I want to wish you all a happy new year, happy 2021. It is going to be a big year of change. I don't know if everybody's quite ready for that, but we'll find out together, I guess. Okay, so we're going to cover in this reading today, we're going to cover the energy for January 28th December 28th through January 3rd. But first, we're going to have a channeled message coming in from the dragons. They requested to bring messages this morning. And I generally like to channel off camera and then just bring you the message, but they said to do it live. So that's what we're going to do. So far it's been working out, but the energy of the dragons is really strong. So let's welcome in the dragons. What is their message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for 2021? All right, here we go. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So emotions are going to be a big part. Scorpio, they usually are your water sign. They are going to be a big part of what goes on for you this year. So you have the lunar dragon, which is the energy of the moon. The moon is about what is seen and unseen, what is shadowy and what is dark. Where's the light? The light doesn't really fully illuminate. So I feel like things are going to be coming to light for you. But we have Gaia, number 21. And 21, that's the World card. And so it's a big ending of a cycle that you can't quite see everything that you need to know at this time for this change to come in. Gaia is also, there's a need to stay really grounded this year for everyone, because with the energies shifting into the air signs the way they are, as above, so below, in order to create and manifest here on Earth, we have to stay grounded so that we can pull that energy out of the sky and bring it down. Out of the ethers. Excuse me. Your world is going to be changing big time with the cycles of the moon. So the eclipses this year are happening in Gemini and Sagittarius. That would be in your 8th house of transformation and your 2nd house of what you value. And so there is a need to let go of what it is that you value in order to transform your life, because the South Node is in your 2nd house, which is Sagittarius. And so that is releasing and letting go of long-held beliefs and ideas that you value, things that you've hung on to. They're self-limiting. Those need to be released in order to bring in the new ideas, the things that you are curious about, the things that you're interested in, the things that spark you up. Those things that are in the North Node. And so following through this year, all the way to pretty much the end of the year, we are going to be in this energy of this North Node in Gemini. And it is there, that energy is there to help you to transform your life by following what it is that you are curious about. What are you interested about? What do you need to know more about? So that is that energy of the moon, like the things that you don't know, seek out more light, seek out more information, allow things to come to light. But there is a need to release. There is a need to release what doesn't work, because you have clearing out the old. I don't know if you can see that card so well. This is a dragon that is bathing in a pool of water in a canyon, in a cavern. But there's a waterfall that is coming down. And so this is that emotional cleansing. This is clearing out the old. For some, especially with all the water energy here from the moon, we have this need to really, as a Scorpio, there will be a need to emotionally cleanse and release and let go of. And one of the ways you can help to do it is using fire. We currently have a lot of energy in fire because Mars is still in Aries for a while yet. I think doesn't get into Taurus for another couple of weeks anyways. But Scorpio, you are the water fire sign. So like Capricorn is the water earth sign. You are the water fire sign. Pisces is just water, 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 right? There's nothing going on there but water. So your superpower this year will come from being able to cleanse and release the negative energy. This one is called control your emotions. And so by using the fire and using it to burn away negative energy in a controlled manner might be very helpful over the course of the next month while we still have Mars, which is an ancient ruler of Scorpio. So it's like a co-ruler. And it's squaring off with Pluto in Capricorn, which rules your sign. And so that's explosive energy. They were actually in an exact square on the 25th of December, 24th, 25th, when we had that bombing in Nashville. So when it says control your emotions, I think you want to make sure you don't blow up your life. And then if you can emotionally cleanse in a more gentle way where you just allow the emotions of love and blessings and purity to clear, to allow you to bring to conclusion a situation in your life that will allow you to expand and grow. It's a year of change. So Gaia is 21 and 2 plus 1 is 3. But Gaia is also, this is ruled by that Saturn energy, and Saturn is in Aquarius now. And so that is your 4th house of home. And there's a need to create a new sense of emotional stability around that. And this is your 5th house of fun and romance. The moon card represents Pisces season. And also communicating in a very grounded way. 3 is also about communication. And Capricorn for you would be your 3rd house of communication. Saturn rules Capricorn. So there is some kind of a shift going on for a lot of Scorpios in the arena of their lower part of their chart, the nighttime part, the keeping. Okay, Scorpio, you're pretty good at keeping things close to your chest, anyways. But things that are happening in the very depths of your chart that make you feel safe and at home and secure. And so there is a need to release what doesn't work, to be willing to let it go. This controlling your emotions. This means this is healthy control of your emotions as you let it cleanse and wash away what doesn't work. Breathing fire can be very destructive. It is also a way, though, to illuminate the darkness. So a little fire is not, I'm not saying don't use fire. I'm just really not. But a controlled burn will protect forest land. A wildfire destroys. So control your fire. Have controlled burns. It is okay to say what you need to say, do what you need to do, but not from the energy of fear. but from the energy of change. Positive change, loving, self-loving change. Okay, I was a little confused because all I've been hearing about is how there's two energies. There's fear and there's love, and that makes a lot of sense when they said the energy of change. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, so there's a lot of entropy going on. So love yourself enough to clear out the old emotions that don't work for you. Whether you have to burn them or cleanse them through saltwater baths is a really great way to do it. Getting out in nature. But it's emotional cleansing, counting your blessings. Because this has a big waterfall in the background. And that to me always feels like the blessings and the grace that flows to us from our higher self, which comes to us from source. And so allowing that to flow into your life and counting and noticing your blessings. So look for the light. Look for the healing. Big year of change. Wow. Anything else? Okay. Well, thank you. All right, we're going to move into the week. So we start out with the moon in Gemini. So that is your 8th house of transformation, right? So that energy, really, you're going to need to take an action step toward that change to create transformation in your life this week. That's where the week starts. So while I'm getting these cards out, I do want to take a moment to invite you to come to Moonday Night Live. I do it every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. I usually wrap it up at 9. This time this week, I'm actually going to go longer, I think. It'll depend on how many people are in the chat. But I'm going to pull cards for each sign of the zodiac for health, wealth, love, and destiny for the year of 2020 ahead. If you are in Australia, Sydney time, that is 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So I understand that notifications are not going out even if you have the bell. I know I don't get notified of everything that I have bell set up on. So I don't know what's up with that. But I do think that if you know ahead of time, you can put it on your calendar or put it in your phone and get an alert that way. Alert yourself. So everybody who's in the chat, I will stay and I will pull cards afterwards. After I do the 12 signs, I will pull cards for anybody that is in the chat for health, wealth, and destiny. Of course, you're going to have to actually let me know you're in the chat so I can do that. And so come and hang out. It'll be our little pre-New Year's Eve party together as we look ahead to 2021. And the other thing I want to let you know about is I am starting a course. It will be starting on January 9th. We will meet once a week for the next 6 months. It's only $132, which is really affordable. But a couple people reached out and said that at this time of year, with everything that's going on, that coming up that money at the start is hard. So I'm going to do a couple payment plans. You can do it for 3 payments of $44, or you can do 4 payments of $33. But email me at moondirected@gmail.com so that we can make arrangements for that. And also, I need your email address if you're in the class anyway, so that I can send you the pristine video of the classes that I will pre-record in case we have Zoom issues. And that way, or we have Maggie talks too much issues. That's been known to happen. So that, you get all the content. And so anybody who is in the course, whether or not you can make it, you will have access to the pre-recorded lesson, and then we will meet in person. So I may even send those out ahead of time because maybe that'll make the classroom discussion more interesting. I'll have to decide on that. Okay, so that just came to me, so I need to decide if it was an idea or an inspiration. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about this week. So again, an action step toward your goal becomes really important. This is a year of transformation and change for the world, but Scorpio with the North Node in Gemini, that is again, and you guys, this is what you do anyways, is what you came here for. It's your superpower. This Discovering Your Destiny course that I'm offering, it is about pulling out your chart and looking for your superpowers and how can you use them. I'm using the cycles of the moon to get you there. And so, and there'll be other content involved too, I've been told. But anyway, doing that kind of work. And so when we're talking about transformation and using the North Node to really help you project yourself forward, taking some kind of an action step this week will be important. So, oh gosh, yes, it will. So it says Osprey. You have the Osprey, which it fishes. In Florida, when I was down in Florida, they were everywhere when I was hanging out at the beach. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. So what is that one little teeny tiny action step that you can say that says to the universe, I intend to make this change in my life and I intend to move in this direction? It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be writing it down. It could be making a phone call. It could be setting up a website, or at least, coming up with a name for it. Or it could be, I don't know what you're trying to change, what you're trying to create, what are you trying to do this year. But whatever it is, it requires some kind of effort on your part to get the ball rolling. It's kind of like you get that big snowball at the bottom of the mountain, but first you got to push the little piece of snow down the mountain, right? Give it a little flick. So if you really wanted to gain the momentum and the speed and the mass of them, what is the word I'm looking for here? The enormity of it. All I can see is this huge snowball, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and rolling faster and faster. So if you want to create that flicking, making some effort to flick the snow to get it moving is going to be important. So, and why are you showing me snow? It's an idea you've been sitting on frozen. Wow. Okay. So it is something that you've been thinking about that has not. Oh, frozen. Wow. Okay. That you haven't taken any action on. So this is something new. So if you're already working on something, great, keep going. If this is something that you've been sitting on, trying to decide when is the right time, kind of frozen in analysis paralysis, or maybe you've just been super busy, or whatever it is now, right? Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Flick that little piece of snow and get it moving. So on Tuesday, we have that full moon. And the full moon is at 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. It's at 8 degrees and 53 minutes. If you have anything in your chart that is in water, Scorpio, water, Pisces and Cancer, at anywhere between 1 and 14 degrees, 16 degrees maybe, that's going to be impacted. If it's in a cardinal sign, Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, you're going to notice it. So anything around that 8-degree mark is really going to tick it for you. And for you, Scorpio, that is your 9th house of connection to spirit, of long distance travel, higher knowledge. If you're thinking about going back to school, that might be the thing that you flick the little thing on, and you go online and you start seeking which colleges you want to go in, or filling out an application or something like that, right? So there's some action that is necessary to get the ball rolling. This is what I'm hearing. Get the ball rolling. Okay. So, the energy around that full moon for you is confidence is the key to your success. And have faith in your dreams. So whatever this thing is that's been sitting frozen, it is time to take a move. It is time. Have confidence that it'll be fine. Have confidence. Make the move. When you take a step forward, believe me, this energy feels like you will be picked up and carried along the way. Okay. Excellent. I love this. So again, they're going back to those two energies, the energy of love and the energy of fear. And so it says prayer. Instead of worrying, I pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. Source light is love. Asking Source to come and illuminate the situation, because there is a need for some illumination. To illuminate the situation, to illuminate, what the next steps are. Where are you going with whatever it is you're trying to do? Instead of being anxious about it, anxiousness and worry come from fear. Instead, just be confident. Remember, confidence is the key to success. Have faith in your dreams. And so making the decision that, okay, I don't exactly know what's next, but I'm going to ask for some guidance for the next steps. But first, I'm going to take that first step that I know I have to take. Like, I feel like you know what the first step is. The first step is looking up something or making a contact of some sort. So what is it, to get the ball rolling, right? And then the moon is going to move into Leo at 1:58 p.m. Oh, and one other thing, there's been a lot of energy around the moon in trine with Neptune and Pisces, and that's also trining your sign. And trine is very supportive energy, and so there's a lot of energy this week about paying attention to your dreams, your daydreams and your night dreams. Like, paying attention to your dreams. Wow, this is the second time this showed up. Aquarius? The Aquarius got this. So you have faith. Have faith in the process. Have faith that things are going to be just fine. Have faith that that little flick that you do turns into a big snowball that ends up creating the avalanche of success in your life. And so the moon is going to be in a very tense angle with the planets in Aquarius. And that is around the area of your home. And so it could be work-life balance things that are coming into play. It's also, okay, and also it's going to be in a square with your career sector. No. Your partnership sector in Taurus. We have Uranus and Taurus. So should there be sudden unexpected information or news that is suddenly illuminated, things that you know, remember to control your emotions, to clear out the old and the negative, to allow an ending of a cycle in order to bring in a new cycle. Have faith in the process for what is happening, that this is happening for you and not to you is what I'm hearing. It's for you and not to you. I think there's going to be some shift, some change coming in your direction. And you are protected. You are so protected. Okay, so couple of things going on. January 1st, there's a lot of energy around self-motivation. So it's a really good time to put things on paper, to make that contact, to take that first step, to clear some space physically, mentally, emotionally in order to allow new things to come in. And then on Saturday morning, there's a lunar trine, and it is between the moon in Leo. You have Venus in Sagittarius, and you have Mars in Aries. So that's divine masculine and divine feminine in the emotional sector of your life. Part of it is, for some people, will be loving all the parts of them and accepting their divine masculine and divine feminine energies. For others, it'll be a divine masculine and divine feminine energy that's external to you, that you are connecting with, that you are emotionally. It should feel good. So there should be a healing. Thank you. Healing. Okay. My guides are laughing at me because they were showing me things in color and they showed me green. And okay, so green to me is heart chakra. And they're like, yeah. But it's the healing color. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know that. Okay, so all right, so so it's an opportunity for some really great emotional connection. And then at 8:13 p.m., the moon is going to move into Virgo. And so Virgo for you is your 11th house. So this is, so that Leo energy, taking a step, that's in your career sector. You have a lot of stuff being triggered. There's a lot happening in the fixed signs. And honestly, Scorpio, there's a lot happening in the fixed signs coming up. So fixed sign energy is definitely going to be, so if you have planets and placements in Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, lots going on. Especially with Saturn and Jupiter hanging out over there in a fixed sign. So, especially if you're a Taurus, because you still have Pluto and Uranus to deal with. Yeah, fixed signs are going to get some stuff. But you're protected. You have the Black Guardian Bear. And it says, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. And the moon this is a year, I think, of deep awakening. Any Scorpio, you will go deeper in your awakening process, or higher, however you want to look at it. I think deeper when I'm talking about Scorpio, though. I feel that many of you are very aware of your intuition and you've been using your intuition, but I think now with a conscious decision and with this influx of this higher vibrational energy coming in with this Aquarian energy, that you are definitely going to go a little deeper, have a little more revealed. Really, okay, so really working with your intuition this year to lead you through this, to know things without being able to prove them. So, so many times in my life, I have said things and people say, you can't say that, you can't prove that. I don't need to prove it to know it's true. In Scorpio, you don't need to know things. You don't need to prove things to know they're true. Sagittarians walk into this world knowing they don't need to prove anything to know something's true. That is a gift for Sagittarius. It's beautiful. Some of us have to, awaken to that. And I feel that this is an opportunity for you to really awaken to the fact that, you don't actually need to prove something to know it's true. You don't. Oftentimes when this has happened, the proof has come later. There's a few things that I don't think can actually be proved, but I totally believe them because so many other things that I've said. I'll give you an example. When I was in 1984, I was playing football with some guys in a fraternity, and one of them was going on and on about this great new quarterback out of Penn State who was coming to play for Miami, and he was so excited. The Dolphins got this new quarterback, and he's going to get them a Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. And I just looked at him and I go, well, he can't beat Joe Montana. And he goes, he doesn't play Joe Montana. I go, well, he will in the Super Bowl, and he's going to get creamed. Go ahead and check. Look, who won the Super Bowl in winter of 1985? It was the Miami Dolphins versus the 49ers in Joe Montana's school, Dan Marino. This was a conversation that was held in early August of 84. I don't know where that came from, but I don't need to know that it's true. I knew when I said it was true. It felt true. I knew it was true. I actually totally believed it. I should have put money on it in Vegas. That's all I'm saying. All right, so here we go. Trust your intuition, because you also have the goose. It says inner knowing. Trust your intuition. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Let yourself fly. I do want to mention that the Uranus is in Taurus, and the Sun is in Capricorn, and the Moon will be in Virgo on Sunday, which is really great for brainstorming, for creative new ideas. So allow yourself to use that energy and follow your inner guidance. You don't need to know all the facts. You have the Moon this year to guide you. That is your intuition. You're being asked to be confident in your decision making and know that you are protected. Have faith in the process. Have faith in you. Go for what it is that you want. Go for what it is that you want. And let yourself fly. Let yourself fly. You can do this. All right. I hope I see you guys soon. You take really good care, and have a happy 2021. I think it'll be a productive 2021, and you can choose to make it a happy one. It's a choice. All right. We'll talk soon.